Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to everyone present here. I am Said Zubair of grade 6. Welcome you all to the English debate where you will get to see a war of words on the very current and intriguing topic. Is the internet and AI making people less intelligent? Artificial intelligence என்றால் என்ன? செயற்கை AI என்பது மனிதர்களின் புத்திசாலித்தனத்தை போன்ற செயல்படக்கூடிய கணினி தொழில்நுட்பமாகும். இது தானியங்கி ஆட்டோமேஷன், தீர்வு காணுதல், ப்ராப்ளம் சால்விங், கற்றல், லேர்னிங் மற்றும் முடிவெடுதல், டெசிஷன் மேக்கிங் ஆகிய செயல்கள் மக்களுக்கு உதவக்கூடிய வகையில் வடிவமைக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. To present this, we have before us two groups. On one side, we have those who argue that these are hindering to our cognitive growth, while on the other, we have those who believe that these are empowering us to make smarter and more efficient. Yeah, so let's begin with the group who are in support of AI.
Thanks for the opportunity. I would like to start with saying, Internet is a boon. It has become a lifeline. Why think, analyze or even remember when every answer is just a Google away?
Though just a click away, we cannot deny the fact that AI and Internet is actually making people lazy by taking over tasks that once required effort. An interesting point to start with, emphasizing dependency.
Dependency? No, it's super easy. The internet is like having a personal assistant for everything. You can ask Alexa or Siri to do things for you while you sit back and relax. Want to call somebody? Turn on the lights or even cook rice. Just ask and it's done. Hey Alexa, turn on the lights. Call my mom and check the weather. Boom! Your day is off to a great start without lifting a finger. It is as easy as this.
That's what is making us lazy. The internet can make our brains jump from one thing to another so quickly that we forget how to focus on just one task. Instead of finishing one thing, you are asking Siri for a million different things at once. Hey Siri, set a timer. How to boil eggs? And tell me that how long it will take me to reach certain destination. And suddenly, you have forgotten what you were even doing in the first place. Yeah, I do agree with this. As it happens with me almost every day. I take mobile for a purpose. And I keep scrolling and scrolling. You know what's happened next? And in next 5 minutes, I forget what I even taken for.
The internet is not making us less intelligent. It helps us in time management and giving us opportunity to access unparalleled knowledge. From online courses to research paper, anyone can learn anything. The fact is, people can't even finish reading an article, let alone a book.
That's my exact point. The studies show attention span. That's my exact point. The studies show attention span is shrinking gradually. And guesses why? Because we are constantly exposed to short, bite-sized content on YouTube and all other social media. Through this surface level learning, we can understand the topic, but true intelligence comes from deep understanding. A valid point on decreasing the attention of younger generation. What's your call on that?
Whatever you say, then how do you explain the rapid pace of innovation in every field? How do you justify the collaboration across the globe and all by the internet that has accelerated human progress?
No doubt that AI has its benefit, but with its forms too. AI-generated content, whether it's art, music or writing, it's replacing human creativity. Instead of creating, we have become passive consumers of what machines produce.
People do not realize creative thinking and problem-solving skills are at risk. One major benefit of AI is its ability to automate the repetitive tasks. This frees up human workers to focus on more creativity and strategic endeavors, leading to increased productivity and efficiency.
A valid concern for creativity, focus and attention.
Let's hear more! AI is not replacing creativity. It's enabling new forms of its. Others use AI to create innovative and writer use it for inspiration, thoughts and stifling creativity. It's broadening the horizons.
Not just creativity, even memory is declining. Why remember facts, dates or ideas when smartphone stores everything for us?
This reliance diminishes one of the core intelligence, the ability to recall all the collective knowledge.
Now let's be more specific
About the progress of AI in different fields. What's your opinion in medical field?
Yes, healthcare AI chatbots can talk to patients anytime, even late at night, to answer questions or help them book appointments. This gives doctors more time to help patients who really need them. It also helps in surgeries. The doctors can perform surgeries to the patients who are far away, even in another country. This is called remote surgery. The doctor uses robotic tools guided by AI to do the surgery. This means that patients in places without many doctors still get the best care.
AI can help, but do you realize it also causes problems? In healthcare, chatbots can sometimes give wrong advice because they don't always understand what a person really needs. As far as remote surgery, there is also risk if the connection or AI system fails during the operation. This could be life-threatening if the surgery stops unexpectedly. Do you think anybody in the world would want to get treated this way out of their willingness?
Thank you. A very concern.
Now let's talk about AI in education. How can internet help students?
AI is great for learning because it can give each student what they need. For example, AI tutors can change the lesson to match how fast or slow a student learns. Apps like Duolingo help millions of people to learn languages by adjusting lessons through how well they are doing. The study from Stanford shows that AI tutors can help students improve their learning by 30%. AI can help, but it's not a substitute for real teachers. Some students don't have access to technology they need to use, which AI could make things unfair. Also, teachers can inspire and motivate the students in ways internet cannot. UNESCO, United Nations Educational and Scientific Cultural Organization, says that human interaction is very important for helping students think critically and creatively.
Good points. What about the problem of biases in AI?
Like in hiring people for jobs. Do you agree that AI can reduce biasness in
Hiring? AI can help make hiring fairer by focusing on skills and not things like how someone looks. For example, LinkedIn uses AI to match people to jobs based on their profiles, which helps for the best fit. A study showed that AI can reduce hiring bias by 40% when it's managed well.
Not always. AI learns from old data, which means already AI has problems. AI will continue to make biased decisions. For example, Amazon had to stop using an AI tool for hiring because it was unfair. A Harvard study showed that if AI isn't checked often, it can still discriminate against certain groups.
Now, let us get the view of internet and AI in space.
AI acts like a smart assistant for astronauts, helping them with tasks like repairs, running experiments, or also reminders. It can also reduce the loneliness by chatting on long missions. Silent and AI robot on International Space Station assist astronauts by answering questions and guide them through procedures. If a AI system in space make wrong decision, it could cause serious problems, and fixing them from Earth would take time, which could endanger the mission. If a AI system misguides a spacecraft during landing, it could crash and ruin the mission itself.
What would you like to say as your closing statement? To conclude, I will just say, Internet and the AI are like catalysts for human progress, no matter whatever the field is, empowering us to learn, create and innovate like never before. They enhance our abilities, proving that with the right tools, we are smarter and more capable than ever.
AI and the internet may offer convenience, but they also risk diminishing focus and critical thinking. True intelligence thrives on effort and depth. Not on must remain the masters of technology, not slaves to it.
Thank you to all our speakers for their passionate argument. It's clear that the AI and internet have sparked a powerful debate. On one hand, we saw how these technologies can empower us by knowledge, efficiency and innovation when used wisely. We also saw how AI demonstrates demonstrates significant potential across the various sectors. In healthcare, it improves patient access and enables. In education, it personalizes learning. In hiring, it reduces bias. In space exploration, it assists astronauts. This example highlights AI's capacity to enhance human lives. On the other hand, we heard compelling points about AI-enabled could erode skills like memory, focus, and creativity. In conclusion, while AI offers promise, it also presents challenges. Concerns include inaccurate medical advice, limited educational impact, potential for bias, and the risk of critical failures in space exploration. These issues highlight the need for careful development and responsible implementation of AI. The real takeaway from this debate is that AI and internet are tools. Whether to make us less intelligent or smarter does not depend on the technology itself, but how we choose to use it. Let's be mindful of how we use it and harness these tools for growth and learning. That's all for today. Jazakallahu khair.
Our Honorable Chief Guest, Chief Justice Brother G.M. Akbar Ali Sahab wants to share a few words about this event English debate.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Really amazing. சார் உங்கள் பிள்ளைகளை நீங்கள் எங்கேயோ கொண்டு போய் நிறுத்திட்டீங்க சார். அதான் மாஷாஅல்லாஹ். உங்களோட ஒவ்வொருத்தவங்களோட அந்த தாட்டு. ஏன்னா அந்த ஏஐ பற்றி ஒரே ரகசியம் சொல்லறா, ரகசியம். இப்போ சொன்ன இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் கான்ஃபரன்ஸுன்ட்டு தீம் வந்து த ட்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் கிரைம்ஸ் அகைன் விமன் அண்ட் சில்ட்ரன். என்ன பண்ணுறேன்னு தெரியல. என் பேத்தி 9ஆம் கிளாஸ் படிக்குது. இதை பற்றி கொஞ்சம் மெட்டீரியல் வேணுங்க, இங்கே வாட்டாதா அப்படின்னு ஏஐல கொண்டு ஒரு தட்டு தட்டுனா நம்புவீங்களா? லேடிஸ் அண்ட் ஜென்டில்மேன், டுடே ஐ வாண்ட் டு பிரிங் அட்டென்ஷன் டு எ கிரிட்டிக்கல் இஷ்யூ அப்படின்னு ஒரு பெரிய ஸ்பீச்சே கொடுத்துருச்சு எனக்கு. என்ன பண்ணுச்சு, இன்னைக்கு நான் இன்டர்நேஷனல்ல பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறவ ஒரு ஸ்பீச்சாவே கொடுத்துருச்சுன்னா இப்போ என்ன சொல்ல போறீங்க? ஸோ இவங்களை பொறுத்தவரையிலையும் நல்லா உண்மையிலே ஏயோட அதோட ஃபால்ட்டு அதோட இதெல்லாம் எல்லாமே எனக்கு நல்லா சொன்னாங்க. அதே சமயம் அதை சப்போர்ட் பண்ண பசங்க, ஏன்னா பசங்க எப்பவுமே இந்த டெக்னாலஜி பக்கம் ரொம்ப இதாக இருப்பாங்க இல்லையா, அதனால இதை சப்போர்ட். அண்ட் கன்க்ளூஷன் ஐ அக்ரி வித் த ஜட்ஜ் as a appellate judge அப்படி வச்சுக்கோ, ஐ அக்ரி வித் யூ ஜட்ஜ். கடைசியாக அவர் முடிச்சார் இல்லையா, ஏன் நமக்கு அவசியம் தான், ஆனால் நீங்க அதை எப்படி பயன்படுத்திக்கிறீங்க அப்படிங்கிறது. நான் இதை மட்டும் கொண்டு போய் படிச்சிருந்தேன்னு வைங்க, அங்க இருக்கிற அவ்வளோ ஸ்காலர் என்ன உழைச்சிருப்பாங்க. ஏன்னாக்கா அவங்கள்ட்ட எடுத்துதான் என்கிட்ட கொடுத்துருக்கு. அப்ப என்னோட திங்கிங் என்னாச்சு, அதான் சொன்னாங்க, உன்னோட ஓன் திங்கிங் போயிடுது. எனக்கு பாப்பா அருமையா சொன்னாங்க, இல்ல சொன்னீங்க உன்னோட ஓன் திங்கிங் போயிடுது. ஆனா ஒண்ணு எப்பவுமே பெரியவங்களாம் எனக்கு தெரியும், ஒருவேளை இந்த தஜ்ஜால் வந்துட்டானோன்னு எனக்கு தோணுது. அவ்வளவுதான். Really congratulations the teachers, you deserve most very congratulations. I congratulate you all. நல்லா பண்ணுங்க. Thank you very much.